Hey guys, it's Judy, and I'm coming to you with a card process video. And this
Hello,
card,
Mommy.
hi. This process.
I love you, Mommy.
I love you too. This card is actually for Sarah. Hi, Sarah. She's Scrap from Scratch here on YouTube. So she's Scrap from Scratch, and she has a birthday challenge going on, and you can do either a card, a layout, like a 12 by 12 layout, or a Project Life layout. And I decided to do a card. And for the card, the requirements for the card portion was that you have to have a yellow flower and some bling. So I am using the same stamp I used in my previous card from Mama Elephant. And I had embossed it, like not embossed it, I had Versamarked it twice, and then this was probably sitting out too long, so it didn't really have as good, it probably dried out in the glue part. So I'm using my Versa marker to touch things up. It just adds more adhesive, I guess, to those areas that I missed. I love that pen because it really does your touching up.
The recording.
Yes, this is our second time recording this. So, you see I'm just doing more touching up. And I think this is Zing powder or Wow powder, embossing powder, but it's not detailed that I usually like to use because the fun colors, some of the fun colors don't come detailed. Not all colors come detailed, powder form. So you see how it's not as smooth? It's still pretty, but it just doesn't have that smooth look. And I really heat embossed that for a while. So I am using up a paper pad, trying to use up some of my paper pads, and that's the Soho Garden. And I'm thinking maybe Steph, hi Steph, she's Steph 10892, she might have racked that to me. I know I'm so bad, I lose track of what everyone gives me, but I'm pretty sure she gave me that one. And so I picked out that paper because it had pretty flowers on it, and I figured it'd be fun to color them up. So you'll see what I do. I just trim the cards, the sentiment out. I'm just gonna make it a regular, I don't know what size, but a square.
And I messed up the recording.
Yes, you messed up the recording. That's all right, buddy. And so it's not really a square, it's more of a rectangle, I guess. So I'm going to do a mat for it. So I was just looking at the measurements, and I just do like a 1/4 inch more for the mat.
Why it's changing into red, Mommy?
It just means we recorded that area, okay? So then I'm just trying to see how it looks on the card, or what I want to do with the card, or how much actually of that paper I want to show. So I'm going to trim it down some, and I do want to leave some flowers where I could color them whole, so I don't chop too many flowers up. So I put that behind everything.
Everything?
Yes, everything. So I'm using my distress markers to color in some yellow flowers.
Why do you have that computer, Mommy?
So,
that computer.
That's okay, buddy.
Okay.
And so, I'm sorry, I didn't see what colors I used. I think one was lemonade. Lemonade might be the fresh lemonade, might be the main color, and then
Did you
I don't know,
use
a
the
little
plus
darker
or
in
the
the middle.
Michael?
And then I tried to use the water, kind of. I still have to practice that, but I end up just using just not using water in the coloring,
Mommy,
because the paper, I didn't want it to fill up.
Did you use the plus or the Michael?
I used the marker.
Oh.
Well, the brush side of the marker, and then just the darker. What was that, wild honey, in the middle, and then even darker in there. So there you go. And then I'm going to do the leaves now. And then I always like to test out the colors on a scratch piece of paper. So
I was getting
to see
crazy.
how dark
I was
or how light I want to go.
getting crazy on Daddy's piece of paper.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you were making, were you making his card?
Yeah. His second card.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
I
yeah,
used
you were
those.
doing the alphabet stuff.
And then I used those.
You did.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
So that's like the lemonade, I believe. So I decided to do two flowers, one a little bigger, larger than the other. And just the basic coloring, doing a lighter base, and then going down with a darker shade for the shading sort of, and then reblending it with the lighter shade again. Just to kind of blend it a little more. And then here's a fun part. I get to fussy cut them out. I'm going to put away my markers and then fussy cut them. Or maybe, yeah. I adhere everything down first. I just want to make sure everything's kind of together first. You watching something outside?
I'm watching you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking
So,
at those that red.
Oh, okay.
Recording.
So now I'm just adhering the sentiment down. And there was some
Where's that
tape sticking out.
that up and down
So
thing?
here it is. I'm fussy cutting these flowers and the
Where?
leaves and everything. So I think I'm gonna shorten this a little bit.
Where is
Maybe not.
the picture frame? Where's that up and down thing?
What
What's that up and down thing?
So you see, I'm a righty, so I just hold the scissors pretty much still, and then I'm moving my left hand to kind of go around the scissors. You've seen, for those of you who watch me, that's how I fussy cut. And those are the two flowers that I fussy cut it out in that same pattern paper. And then I'm just trying to figure out where I want to place them on the card. And okay, I'm using the foam adhesive to pop them up a little to add some dimension.
That's dimension. Why you say that?
Some dimension.
Why is the next
Dimension pops it up a little.
Pop it
Like
up.
3D, right? Okay, so that's what it looks like. And of course, I'm going to color in more flowers. So I'm going to color the flowers from the background paper. Same colors, like fresh lemonade, and then the next darker shade for the middle. What is that? Mustard. So mustard goes for the shadows and
the shadows.
And the middle.
What is the shadows?
The shadows, the darker areas.
Darker areas.
Mm-hmm.
What is shadows?
And then the petals.
Where is that, Mommy?
And so that's how it looks. And then of course, for some bling, I'm adding my Wink of Stella because I love Wink of Stella, and it comes out really nice on the flowers. And I will zoom in for a better look. But of course, couldn't just do it to the two flowers. I had to do it to all of them, and then maybe the leaves too. Yep, I do it for everything. And then I'm looking, you see? Oh, I hope you can see. See how pretty the bling bling? And it adds such a nice sparkle, and it doesn't even, it dries so quick, and it doesn't even like...
Pie cone.
It doesn't...
Pie cone.
leave too much dimension or anything.
It doesn't sparkle.
It sparkles. So of course, the white looked too white for me on the cardstock. I mean, I could have left it alone, but of course, I wanted to use some, just some distress, or is that what you call it? Distressing around.
From Mama.
Yes, the Mama Elephant Buttercup.
Buttercup.
And I'm just using my dauber and daubing the ink, sponging it all around. Another great thing about, you know, the embossed sentiment, you can add ink, and you can add sprays, whatever you want, because it is like an emboss, a resist.
You need to blow everything off.
I want to blow it all off. So that's how it looked. And I always forget that first dab always is so dark. But I should always like dab it on a piece of paper first. But as that, I'm looking for a sentiment to put inside, and my favorite like inside the card sentiments are from Paper Tray Ink. Yes, that's me. And then they have great birthday ones. So
is that you talking?
That's what I add, and this is called Birthday Basics from Paper Tray Ink.
Is that your hands?
Yes, those are my hands. And I was thinking about putting a piece of paper inside. It was a little too short. And then I found my sunflower wood stamp that I bought from Michael's. And it I think Michael's, buddy. And that's how it looks. And just showing you the finishes and touches. And there we go.